Stay flippy!
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy. Welcome to the teacher's lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
And stop recording. See? Pretty easy.
See, Blunt.
Pretty easy,
hey,
Blunt.
all right, well,
I guess I run the show now.
Yeah, I guess you do.
Finally, it went off without a hitch.
That's
It's
nice.
so easy.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here again. If you have to go.
Thanks. No, I think I can just stay.
Yeah, we just kind of like to hang and chat after the episode.
I mean-
I'm going
a
to make
little
some
bit.
popcorn. Does anybody want some popcorn?
Kettle or
if
regular?
It's cheddar.
Cheddar breaded popcorn. Here it comes.
Yeah, will you
we
pop
should-
some cheddar popcorn?
And don't just melt loose cheddar, a block of loose cheddar on top of popcorn again, Blunt.
Well, what would you
That's
prefer
nasty.
me do? What would you prefer me do then,
I
Bill?
want you to get some little cheddar dust.
Yeah,
And
get some
dust
cheddar
it.
dust.
Dust
Okay.
it.
The best way to get cheddar dust is to get a bag of Cheetos and crunch them up and
Hey, you make a chip. You kind of take those chips, crunch them up, and put them on the horn. You know what? I'll do that. We do have some cheddar, some Cheetos over in the.
Well, I had one of your grilled cheeses the other day.
Yes, because she came to my house and my mother said, well, what is this full-grown man doing here? And I said, I make friends everywhere I go.
I'm so tired of just because I'm a grown man having that label is tough. And he's a grown man. You know what I mean? Like that's always a down for me. Like, can you believe he came in here and yelled at the Dairy Queen? A grown man.
No, so you can make friends with everyone. I mean,
Yeah.
we seem all friendly here.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you brought home and you've been like, I regret this. You're annoying. I can't be your friend.
I found a baby crocodile when I was jumping in the creek, and I wrestled him, and I brought him home, and then he ate all the food out of the refrigerator, and then he ate all my underwear.
Now,
Wait, so he-
Jacob,
He went
Jacob,
upstairs?
Yeah, he slithered upstairs. I said, what are you doing? And he didn't answer because he's an animal. And I was like, oh, man, I shouldn't have invited you back here. You're just causing ruckus and hullabaloo.
So Jacob, your underwear attracts alligators. Are they dirty? Are they really dirty?
Sometimes you can't hold it because you've had too much Dairy Queen, and
Yeah.
you just gotta let it go.
That is very dirty because
Yeah.
usually crocodiles are looking for an antelope or like a big carcass. That's a stank ass drawer.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're a grown man insulting me now.
See, I can't
gotta-
insult a child as an old man.
I got to break this down a little bit.
Okay, let's
So
get
you
into
wrestled
it.
a crocodile.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but-
Invited him over to your house,
Yes.
like kind of buddies, like great match.
Yeah.
Let's have a drink. Let's hang out.
You ever heard of wrestling?
Yes,
Well, Jacob,
I've heard
you're
of it. That's not the confusing part to me, Jacob. I have
Jacob
heard
is
of wrestling.
trying to fill Steve Irwin's slot
Yeah.
in the
I-
Steve Irwin-less
Yeah.
world, which his son is apparently. I've seen his son on Jimmy Fallon coming in.
Steve
and being
Irwin's
like-
son?
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Irwin's son, trying to come in and be like, I do animals now, and I'm like, no. I don't know. I grew to love Steve. You're not just going to step in place. But Jacob, you have been trying
I'm trying to fill
And you're
the void.
classically bad with animals.
Classically bad.
Right.
But I do try it, and I do try to do an Australian accent, and that doesn't go very well. Hard
No,
to
it's-
tea.
Do you do an Australian
Hard to
accent
turn a
because
tea.
that's what the animals like, do you think?
Well, that's what I think.
That's why
is-
Steve Irwin was
Yes.
successful, was because of his accent?
Yes, I think animals are soothed by an accent, and I don't have one.
You also
Well, you've got a southern accent.
I do?
Yes, yeah.
Who would have thought?
I mean, are you from the South?
You're having to think way
This
too
is an
hard
easy
about
question.
this. Yeah, this is.
Well, where are you from? Maybe that'll help.
Oh, okay.
Are you a military kid? Is that why you're having trouble?
No.
No.
No,
Your family has not moved around a
we've
lot.
only moved once.
Okay.
Okay, what are some landmarks by your house?
Well, there's the building,
Okay.
The building.
Yeah.
and then there's the creek, and then there's a weeping willow tree that
Okay,
I pray
this-
at.
Okay, Weeping
Sounds
Willow.
right.
That means it's sort of maybe a swampy, sort of southern
Southern to me.
maybe Louisiana.
That's what my ex-wife was called in college.
Swampy? No.
Weeping Willow.
Oh.
Yeah, she wasn't just like sad; she was weeping all the time. She was
you were-
inconsolable.
I did not listen to her needs, and I murdered her family.
Oh. Well,
Don't
okay.
say a word about that.
Oh my
please.
God! For a grown man, that's an unbelievable.
I know I'm a grown man. I'm a grown-ass man. I can't murder someone's family.
How did you
Well, I'm on your
murder
side. I
him?
mean, what a weeping willow. I mean, you kill somene's family and then you're sad about it. Like, quit being such a weeping willow.
I'm inconsolable at the funeral.
I wish someone would have killed my family.
Jacob.
Really? Huh?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say.
Just revealing something very personal, but go ahead.
That's fine. We're off the lounge.
Skip it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we didn't really get into it in the episode, but were you gonna actually try to do your like traveling animal show at local zoos around here, or what's your plan on that?
I was going to travel from zoo to zoo.
Locally?
Locally.
There's only one.
What do you mean there's only one?
Where were you? Only one zoo.
Only one zoo here?
So the show doesn't physically travel, but it is a traveling style show.
Well, I travel from cage to cage.
And you sort of do that
Oh, I
thing
see.
where, like
Yes.
a musician does, where they have everything sort of strapped to their body.
Yep, and I go a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and then I play.
So you do a lot of things a musician does.
Yes.
And you're not actually licensed by the zoo, so you fall into the cages and
Yes.
just start a show?
Yes, I fall right in and then I start wrestling. Did you ever hear about wrestling?
Yes, we have
Would you
heard
like
of
to
it.
describe wrestling just so that maybe we are on the same page? Because I've heard of it, but
Oh,
it
okay.
sounds like what you think is wrestling might be different than what I think. I don't know.
Well, if you've ever heard of it, you'll know about it.
I've heard- it's-
Wrestling is when you lay on top of someone and you thrust.
Oh, Jacob.
You thrust.
That's not the
Now, where did you
WCW I
learn
know.
that?
You thrust.
Woman thrust.
Jacob's doing the floss dance while he says this.
Nah,
Yeah.
Stop doing that floss dance.
I love it. Flossing my body.
Jacob.
That's not wrestling.
That's not wrestling.
That's not wrestling?
And
no.
also, the floss dance doesn't give you personality. I'm tired of these fucking children around America being like, look, I have a personality. No, you learned a dance, bitch.
Memes give you strength.
That I agree
Yes.
with that. I do agree with that. I think memes are the new sort of like point of connection between kids.
I
these
stopped
days.
Yeah,
going
we
to the
love
gym and
that
started
T-shirt
looking at
you made,
memes.
Blunt.
Huh?
Memes are the new point of connection to children these days. I hate that tee you wear around in the mall.
Look,
What's the message, really? I mean, I
The
get
message
I
what
think
you
it's to
think.
meet children.
no, the message is clear.
Well,
The
that's
message is
how I
clear.
met you. I read your shirt and I said, wow, I identify with the words on your chest.
Exactly. So you see, it worked.
Oh,
Asshole.
congratulations! You met a child at the mall. We don't. Last thing we need is another sex offender in the room. Todd.
Oh, fuck off.
It was
I
an
was
accident.
taking a call
Coincidence.
in the nude.
You took a call of the nude through a playground.
Yes, and I apologize profusely. And again, more embarrassing for me, kids all said I had a smaller penis than them.
It's not
I was
really-
humiliated.
But people are
Smaller than
talking about
ours.
who it's more embarrassing for. That's not really the issue.
Wait.
It's not that you embarrass the kid.
How big is your penis?
Well, apparently smaller than all these rude 7th graders.
Is it the size of a jelly bean or a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Well, we're talking one of those
Tootsie Roll
jumbo
Pop.
Tootsie
Tootsie
Rolls?
Roll
Oh,
Pop.
Tootsie
Is
Roll
it a
Pop.
round ball?
Well, it's the size
And
of
very
the stick of the
slender
Tootsie
at
Roll
the
Pop.
base?
And
Well,
it is.
that's the width. That's not the
Yeah,
length.
and it is like a red Tootsie Roll Pop for sure. For sure, there's some redness.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had a few doctors quit after after giving me a physical.
After inspecting it, yeah.
Yeah,
They quit the
they did
biz.
like a
They quit-
the dealer in Vegas thing,
Yeah.
and then they showed their hands and left the room.
Yeah, that song, Midnight Train to Georgia, is actually about a doctor quitting after they saw your penis.
Yeah. Well, I also only
He's
take appointments at
leaving.
11:30 p.m.
Well, that's when all the good docs. I mean, that's when all the good docs are working. Is late at night, right before midnight.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. That's when you can see the ones that are a little. They're a little more off the books, a little more unique.
Would you really want to be at a doctor that anyone can go to during business hours? I don't think so.
Nice.
I don't.
I go to the doctor at night. That's when I see my proctologist.
So you see a proctologist.
Yes, I love to have someone root around in my butt. Well, sometimes I hide things in there, so then it's like a scavenger hunt.
I think they're only supposed to be looking for like one thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're supposed to be
Legos?
Polyps.
No.
I believe polyps are what they're mostly looking for. But you put Legos in your
Legos?
butthole?
Yeah, sometimes I'll put a little Lego man or a Lego lady or
You
a whole
actually had
building
you had the whole Star Trek Enterprise
right
ship
up my butt.
built in your butthole.
Yes.
Now, is this a ship in a bottle situation where you build
Ship
it
in a bottle.
inside?
Ship in a butthole.
Shove it a bottle.
I would love for you to come over to my house and sit on a shelf when I have people over, so I can show people my ship in a butthole.
Well, I've always wondered, how do they make their ships in a butthole? Do they stick them in and then
This
tilt
was
the
the
mast
question I was
up?
trying to
Do they
ask.
build it in the butthole or
Yeah.
Well,
Did we interrupt you, Blunt?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry.
As usual.
Jacob,
ship
go
in
ahead.
a butthole? We're not going to leave that out
Come
there.
on, we went fast. We heard it and we got excited. We're sorry.
So how do you make them,
Oh,
Jacob?
it's dealer's choice.
There's another person involved?
Sometimes. So, okay, there's 3 separate ways. Either you sit on the thing you want in your butt, or you assemble it in your butt yourself, but then sometimes your arms get tired, so you invite your friend Steve over, and he does it.
You've got your finger in your ear as if you're singing this story.
Was that a song?
Uh-huh. Steve.
What part was the chorus?
Listen.
You have your friend come over and assemble it?
Yeah,
the
friend
chorus?
come over and assemble
Oh,
it.
key change.
This is a lot like Beyonce's.
Love
Never
on
mind.
Top.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You
Yeah,
should
how
have
many
done
key changes does Steve putting Legos in my butthole have?
Probably 3.
Did you see?
All in one sentence.
Probably also. He's not sure.
I mean, I couldn't get enough of your performance at Coachella of Steve in my butthole. It was awesome.
Thank you. I was
obsessed with it. I
very
was
proud
literally
to be at
dead.
the Coachella.
Well, that was true. You had a drug overdose.
Right, yeah.
You'd had a drug overdose, and you were the only one at the venue.
Well, yeah, I overdosed on the ride out to Coachella on the bus.
What did you overdose on?
Alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people call it food poisoning, but no, my body, my
Yeah, a lot of
liver.
people call drinking too much food poisoning.
Oh, I've had to call in sick with food poisoning.
No, yeah, definitely food
God, I've had food
poisoning.
poisoning for what, 20, 30 years now?
Yeah, you got that Rio, man.
I go to meetings actually to discuss my food poisoning with like-minded
you go to
individuals.
AAA?
I go to AAA and discuss my food poisoning.
Oh,
It's
feeling, Howard.
Thank you guys. It's not something I ever want to like talk about.
Okay, good then. So Jacob,
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, it's fine.
Huh?
so what was Coachella like? Did you hang out with any of the bands?
Oh, wow. I gotta say, Coachella was very warm. It was very hot. I sweated a lot. And I did hang out with some of the bands.
Great. Was it? Now tell me this.
Huh?
At least it was a dry heat, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because you're out in the desert, and we all know that where you're from, I think in the South, it can be pretty moist.
Yes.
Muggy.
Very
Maggie.
moist and muggy, and your undercarriage gets all wet.
Anytime I go back to the South, I say, the thing about where we are.
Where
Never
are
mind.
we?
Never mind.
Where are we?
Never mind. I
Southwest.
always brag about it being a dry heat when I'm in California. At
I
least it's not wet.
brag about a dry heat.
At least it's dry. At least.
At least my heat's dry.
I like a dry heat because it feels like you're in an oven.
Do you get in an oven a lot, Jacob?
Sometimes.
That's part of your show at the zoo.
Yes, I bring my easy bake oven and climb right in.
You cooked up a monkey.
I did.
You cooked up a monkey.
I cooked up a
And
monkey.
it was shocking. R.I.P. Harambe's brother.
Yes,
that was
Sarambe.
Sarambe.
That was some of the most delicious monkey bread I've ever had.
Thank you. Thank
It was
you.
hearty. It was not cinnamon like the other one.
No. It was
No,
a savory,
it's
very savory monkey
dense.
bread.
It was a monkey loaf for sure, and we ate that shit.
Yes.
Well, you got a chef's TV show off of that, right? You have your own chef catchphrase now.
Yeah, it's eat animals.
Eat animals, yeah.
Animals. And not animal
You'll
products.
toss some salt on a monkey and you'll just scream, "Eat animals!"
Eat
while you do it.
animals. Yeah, shooting that's been really hard because the zoo asks me to leave a lot, and I say I can't leave without my goods. So now I've been cooking up squirrels.
And have you run into any
Squirrels.
problems with the zoo on that you're
Rabbits.
killing their only attractions?
Yes,
You're eating and killing
They
the animals?
get a little angry with me, and they gave me a restraining order. And I said, "You can't do that. You're not a person or entity."
I think the zoo is
I think
an
there may be
entity.
both. There may be both.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, the zoo's the person. The government
they are
decided
made-
You
that.
have like a deep
Is it?
well of law knowledge, but also a big hole within that well.
Hi guys, I'm a kid.
Yeah, you are. You definitely
God.
are.
Typical kid.
I mean,
Yeah.
you barbecued a big hippo.
I did. I put
And
him
you
right on a spit.
Yeah.
And I twirled him around until he was all toasty. Then I sliced him up and I said, "Come on, eat animals."
And that was a real slow cook. That was what?
It took
18?
42 minutes.
42 minutes.
It was not done. It was barely.
That was
It
hippo
took so
sashimi.
long.
I'll say the outside was crispy.
Yeah.
The outside
Very
was
crispy.
crispy.
The inside, bloody. That's what I call rare.
And that was
That
what
should be your
everybody calls
catchphrase.
You said
that
that.
should be your catchphrase, not eat animals. Now that's what I call rare.
Especially because these are all endangered animals that you're cooking.
Oh, so it's got a double meaning.
Yes.
Wow, I just got so excited I got to floss. No, that's me
Stop
flossing.
flossing.
I'm flossing my body.
Jacob,
Yeah.
I've noticed, I mean, since we have you here, you haven't been hanging out with a lot of the campers. Is everything okay socially? I mean, a lot of camp is about meeting people, having fun.
Nobody wants to wrestle with me. So that is a point of contention.
Maybe you could define yourself by something other than thrusting into people.
But that's all I ever wanted to do. You ever watch wrestling?
I watch
I watch both what you're talking about, and I also watch wrestling.
Which one do you watch more of, Todd? Which one do you more
Well,
versed
one
in?
usually leads to the other.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I saw you very sweaty watching WWF the other night, and you had been in your room for a while.
Thanks again for not using their new stupid name,
Yeah, no,
WWE.
it's always WWF to me.
Yes, Jacob.
WWE Worldwide Elephant? Wait, what does it stand for?
Yeah,
We're
well,
talking
why
about
not?
the World Wrestling
Wrestling
Entertainment.
Oh,
That's right.
Well, what did the F stand for?
World Wrestling Federation.
That was
Oh.
like back in a while ago.
Before they got sued by your enemies, the World Wildlife Fund.
Whoa! I love learning. And if that question ever comes up in Jeopardy, I'll get it right.
Well, Jacob, I thought you had a girlfriend at one point in the camp. I saw you going around with Tiffany Skeens.
Yeah, Tiffany Skeens and I, we were fucking.
Whoa.
But
Really?
then,
Okay.
Wow.
But
And what does
then-
fucking mean to you?
fucking means you wrap your arms around someone in a circle and then you knock them down.
Okay, so it is that is wrestling.
Yeah.
That is,
I don't
you've
know.
Just switched
Have
the
you
two
ever
words.
seen fucking?
Well, yes, and I've also seen the other thing you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I drowned her because she was.
Well, that's not
Who
wrestling
is?
or...
I have noticed Tiffany Skeens looks very different at camp now.
Yeah, she's
so Tiffany
dead.
Skeens is dead.
Yes, and I've been weakened at burning her.
That has been you.
That's
Hold
why
on,
every
That's
time
crazy. We all know she looked different.
She looked different.
Well, you need
I thought it
Tiffany
was just a
Skeens.
Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses.
Yeah,
did I.
No,
you
she's
need
dead.
Tiffany Skeens' body to do a weekend at Bernie.
And I
You are
have her
burning
body.
around
I have her
a
body.
big scarecrow.
Uh-huh.
You left the body somewhere else.
Oh, Whoops. Yeah, you caught me. I guess I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, you dragged her out onto the dock from the lake and just left her there dead. And then you walked around with the scarecrow saying, "This is her."
Yep, I put on stilts and I put strings on the scarecrow and I was puppeteering.
Everyone can see you.
And also the scarecrow was too tall. Too tall to look like a little girl from camp.
You're right, I should have made it smaller.
No, I think that on this one, the mistake is 100% on us. We should have noticed that. And I think probably part of us didn't want to deal with the fact that a camper might be missing or dead, so we just accepted the reality.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
we
it was
all,
actually.
we all swore we thought she was a scarecrow and rolled her back into the lake.
Yeah, we were actually happy that it wasn't anything to do with Jason.
Yes.
Alexander.
Moment of silence.
Because I was like, that's not my name. Who you talk about?
Sorry, yeah, we're talking about Jason Alexander, the actor.
Well, Jacob, what are you up to for the rest of the day?
I'm probably going to go skiing. And then probably get some...
Probably.
Yeah.
That's usually a
Where?
decision people have, like,
It's the
lined
dead
up.
of summer.
Yeah, I'm going to go skiing on some sand. And then probably have some lunch at Tender Greens. And then I'll probably go ice skating on some more dirt. And then...
Now, again,
This
Jacob,
is
we've
the
told
craziest
you.
day.
Yeah, and we've told you leaving camp as a camper is difficult. So, are you planning on sneaking off? Are you just telling us
Have
that
you
you're sneaking
ever
off?
seen the Shawshank Redemption?
No, I have not actually.
I have. It's fantastic.
It's a great movie.
Fantastic movie.
Well, you
so
should've told
you're
us-
digging a hole in a cell with a
Well,
spoon
don't
and
ruin
sneaking
it for those who have not viewed it.
He's choking me.
Don't ruin fucking
Why are you doing it? Get off your phone, Bill. Do something. Help!
Sorry.
Someone help!
What's
No,
happening?
it's fine.
What's happening?
It's fine.
All right, Jacob, let him go, Jacob. Let him go.
Okay.
You know what?
Well,
What
that's the
just
only.
happened?
We all know that's the only kid that's stronger than me. That's the only kid that's stronger than me.
Listen, Jacob, like we really appreciate you being here to record the episode earlier, but I think maybe you should head out because
Yeah, if you got a lot of plans.
we
Yeah,
got
we
some.
could have scheduled this earlier. If you had
Stop
so much
trying to
do.
wrestle me.
I tried to
Jacob.
schedule it earlier, and you guys said no.
Oh, sorry.
And that's real.
That is very true.
Well, Jacob, thanks for coming in. Thanks for recording with
Okay,
us.
toodaloo. See you later. Love you.
Putting on a
very
full ski
much. I got to
Finger in
put
the air.
on my ski suit. My ski.
Here comes
He's
the key
he's
change.
bringing out the notes of the song, and there's a lot left. There's a lot left to the song.
Bye.
All right, bye, Jacob.
Wow. Skied away.
Yeah, Jacob's a good
Well,
kid. I think.
Cross country, sort of walked.
Yeah, walked out with skis on.
Plodded away.
Yeah, I think Jacob's a really good kid. I think he.
What?
I do. He means well.
He
you
just
know.
choked me out in
Yeah,
front of you.
but
all.
he's got
He
cooked a
'cause
monkey.
He's passionate, about singing, about animals, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you got to take the good with the bad with these kids and let and foster the good a little bit. I feel like if you try to stifle all the bad stuff, all the good stuff gets stifled too. It's like when you take an antidepressant. You know what I mean? Have you guys ever taken
no,
antidepressants?
Hell
no,
no.
fucking way.
No,
Well, when
no.
you take
For
those,
what?
I'd do
to
push-ups
last
instead.
longer? Yeah, right.
when
Yeah,
you take
right.
when you take an antidepressant, it sort of takes the edge off of both sides, so you're never as happy.
I don't even think about the word depression.
Well, I'm just saying, I think you got to take the good with the bad with these kids
Right.
sometimes, and I think Jacob's doing a good job.
Well, as a man with a daughter, I think what you have to do with
Who hates
kids. Well, she runs from me. That doesn't mean she hates me. I think you have to, you have to treat kids like adults. Adults don't want to be hung out with all the time. They don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, they
Sometimes
want to go to work. They need to go to work.
They need to go to work. That's right. They need to go to the store and buy alcohol for me sometimes.
Sometimes they need to cook dinner for you.
They need to cook
You
dinner.
do
Sometimes-
a reverse kids in high school where you make your underage daughter go buy you beer.
yeah, you shoulder
right. I
shoulder tap children.
I shoulder tap specifically my daughter. I say, "Excuse me, miss."
You tell her to go to a gas station and don't tell her what's coming.
And she's like, I drove here with you.
Well, I would love to drive, but the state took away my license in my car.
They took your car?
Hey, I feel for you, buddy.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
I feel
yeah.
for you.
As a man with no license, you
And,
get it.
it's both of us, neither of our fault.
Yeah. I wish my daughter understood anything. And it's just so tough for me because I'm doing my best out here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
We're
what,
all doing our best.
They don't
So
give you
what if
some
your
fucking
best
book
sucks?
about it. So what if your best sucks?
It's
Not
your best.
everyone is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be bad for other people to look good.
Yeah, and that's what I've been telling these kids in the practices for the triathlon. I've been saying, be bad now so you can be
And
good later.
It's definitely
that
showing in
reminds
their
me.
performance.
I need
Yeah.
to get the finish line today.
Okay.
You better
need
get
to
the
go
finish
get
line.
it.
It's your
Yeah.
one job.
It's my
You-
big
Go get it. You've been
responsibility.
saying that the past few days. All I got to do today is get the finish line.
Well,
Go get
it is all I have to do each day, and so because of that, I just never quite get to it.
How come you didn't get to it yesterday? I saw you fucking wandering around doing nothing but cooking up something that smelled really good.
Yeah. Well, I was really.
Well, you were limping.
I was really focused on this new meatball recipe. Ooh, it is
Yum.
good. It's local.
Oh,
How local?
Farm
Is
to
this camp?
table.
farm to
Farm
table.
to table.
Okay.
Just from the farm right outside. Some would even say the back 40.
Yeah, it almost seemed maybe kitchen to table or
Yeah.
home to table.
Yeah, and also
Yes.
I'll be honest. When I saw it on the menu, it was lowercase f, capital A-R-M
Yeah.
to table.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Yes, yeah. As if arm was very prominent.
Well,
in
let's
there.
just say
Was
this.
it arm to table?
I will say this. It's knife to arm to table.
Okay. And as you're saying that, you're waving around where your arms were.
I'm trying to wave around. Yes, I am
can see-
gesticulating,
yeah.
but you can't tell.
We can see the
That's why my
muscles in your
shoulders are
shoulder.
moving
Yeah.
slightly.
Sam, I hate to say this, but you look like a human nugget.
I don't know. You
Well,
look
maybe
like
that's
you like
next
to
on the
say
menu.
that. You got a big smile on your face.
Maybe that's what's next on the menu. We have about
yeah.
one more
You're-
weeks of meals.
One more
I've
week's of meals.
I've seen you working with some MIT students. They're trying to give you some metal arms that are controlled by your brain.
Yeah, I
trying.
saw you riding on the back of one of those Boston Dynamics robots, and you were like, it was crazy.
Well,
you were like opening up doors and going through them, and people were like commenting on Facebook, being like, "No thanks, future. I'll stay here."
Yeah, there are a lot of comments on. I'd say the robot's smarter than the man.
Yeah.
The robot can do more than the man. Look at this. The guy on top isn't the one in control.
Yeah, you were the whatever part of the experiment, the control.
Yeah, well, they put a tube in my mouth, and I'm supposed to be able to control the robot with the tube based on air and also talking.
Yes.
But instead, it was more like a bucking bronco
Right.
with a human nugget.
And they made the robot.
Well, because it is. I look like one of those McDonald's nuggets that's shaped like Africa.
Yeah, well, you came over the other day with a little toy.
That's right. Well, that
Well,
was
not the
part
one
of-
I wanted, unfortunately.
I'm
one I
sorry.
already had.
They only had girl toys left. I'm sorry.
I don't want girl toys.
Well, I mean, you're an 80-year-old man. You shouldn't want boy toys either.
Oh, I want a boy toy, baby.
Todd, just
No,
because
that's
you
not the kind of toy, Todd.
playing with trucks in the sand is not going to get you laid.
Oh, well, playing with Barbie sure isn't either.
Okay, Todd, I think we need to talk about this. You
I don't want to throw another tantrum.
you're in a zone right now, and thank God we're not recording because this is
Thank God.
embarrassing.
Oh, this is not embarrassing. This is who I am.
You're crying.
I'm not crying. I am. What's it called? Strong.
You're looking down at your pocket. You're pulling out a small compact.
Don't look at my mom makeup. Oh, he's looking at himself.
How did they get this guy in this tiny compact?
Todd, that's you. You're looking in the mirror, crying at yourself.
Who does he think it
Who is
is?
this tiny guy in my mirror?
Is this even his confusion, or is he doing this to throw the scent off for us?
I'm looking at another guy in the mirror.
Is he
Oh my
self-aware or
God.
not?
The ghost of Michael must have visited his cabin.
Yeah.
Chooch. Chooch.
Chachi.
Speaking of Ghost of Michael, I am so sorry about how those debates went.
No, hey,
Oh,
no, no, no.
God, I'm sour.
I know, and hey,
I am sick to my stomach
listen.
about those debates.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be I'll be the first to admit I went too far. I said it on the episode. I'll say it again.
Oh, thanks for the apology.
I went way too
Thanks
far.
for throwing me in the trash.
No, I didn't. I didn't mean to. It was heat of the moment.
Big pee from Sam. Big gulping pee.
Sorry, guys, I had to go and it hit me.
We're off air. You can do what you want, baby.
Well, I
Go
was
to
gonna-
the bathroom.
I
Do
was
it
trying to walk.
Yeah, the legs are smarter than you, and they ran off because they didn't want to be connected to your dumb body.
No.
That's right. My little robot buffalo just keeps fucking running away. I can't keep him.
It is a buffalo.
That's what I think.
Well,
robot
here's what
buffalo.
I'll say about those robots. No, thank you. no fucking thank you.
I've seen the Terminator, my friends, and I don't want to live it. Goodbye, Skynet.
Yeah, that's it for me. Skull emoji, skull emoji.
Well, you know, I just do want to say now, off air, to your
Say it.
face, Bill, I am
Get
very
closer to
sorry.
his face then.
Oh,
Say it to
thanks.
his face.
Thanks so much for waiting till no one's looking or listening to apologize for running my campaign into
Guys,
the
come
ground.
on. Come on.
No,
We're tearing
it's-
each other apart here.
Yeah, and you know, and I'll say
I had just secured my ties down at Wall Skeet, and you pull that. I had Big Moyle. I had Wall Skeet. I had them all.
So
And what,
this
they're
was
on-
Lil Jon's company?
Yes.
They're on your side just because you keep your ties there? You
Yes.
secured your ties at their office and now they're
Well,
in your
they're
pocket?
stuck on the walls via Wall Skeet.
and
It's clear. Walls every.
So we all know
We all know
after
the-
Yeah came out, Lil Jon started a company called Wall Skeet.
which
Yeah.
is a sort of glue-like substance that you can use. It's kind of like sticky tack for posters, but it's clear and runny.
the company has gone public. It's traded on the NASDAQ.
It's
Yes.
huge.
It's huge.
Keeping a majority of Lower Manhattan in business secretly.
And you did a commercial for them where you said, I'm Bill Cravey. I can even use my ties with Wall Skeet, which is important because you wear such big, heavy ties.
I have the thickest ties in the game.
That's not a big
Clown
part of your
ain't got shit
platform.
on me. Clowns ain't got shit on me.
And nobody's looking to compete with clowns as far as style goes.
You made that campaign ad where it's all sort of training day style, but how clowns ain't got shit on you for your big ties.
Absolutely. I've seen that movie and I get the reference. And
Well-
I'm going to add to it.
That debate was humiliating for all of us, I would say.
Yes.
I
Big
mean,
Moyle was there
Yeah.
and Howard,
cheering me on.
in front of everybody, Howard, for some reason, trying to show an Anthony's wiener picture, showed a Bill's wiener picture.
Yeah, and you know, Bill, I'll say this: you shouldn't
I'm
have courted.
sick.
You shouldn't have courted the Big Moyle vote in the first place if you didn't have a circumcised penis.
I
And-
thought I was too circumcised.
Isn't that backwards?
Wait, you
That
thought
Big
you were
Moyle-
circumcised?
Huh?
You thought you were circumcised?
Thought so.
I mean,
I thought my skin was little down
It
there.
can be tough to tell.
Well,
Turns out I'm
Bill,
not circumcised
No.
at all, and
Yeah.
I have a big ass sheath. A big.
Yeah, and in the heat of the moment, I thought this is the only way that I can hit you. This is the only hit I can make.
I was breathing down your neck for a majority of that.
You
you
were.
were following him around.
Yeah.
I was taunting your ass.
Yeah, and I felt like I had to pull out a big gun.
I
and
pulled your pants
wish-
to the floor.
Yes, you did. You did indeed. And you stuck them to the floor with some wall skeet, and that was
Wall
really
skeet.
frustrating for me. And I'll just say,
Yeah.
I know you don't think this apology is sincere, but I do truly apologize because I wanted to run a campaign that people could get behind for me as Lunatic in the Lighthouse that didn't involve smear tactics and hit pieces and all that kind of
Smear tactics.
Which the Moyles loved.
They loved
They got
it.
a little carried away with it,
I
if I'm being
promised
honest.
the most schmear at every single craft services in the nation.
I know you did.
With
listen,
schmear.
With any luck, we're even now because you've hit me constantly, and I've hit you once, and it was a good hit. And we'll see what happens when the election
Sure.
actually rolls
So
around.
you showed a picture of my penis. Very high, the most HD photo I've ever seen. Harsh lighting from my genital warts doctor's appointment. You snuck in.
Well, I paid your doctor to take a picture
also,
for me.
you've been your doctor's appointments. Okay, you paid him.
I did.
I was worried you're going to the same doctor as me, which I just found out as a headshot photographer.
Well, yeah, I did multiple looks for my dick. I did a funny one. And
Yeah.
it actually got cast in a commercial.
Yeah, and I don't think what I
For
don't,
what?
The lotto, right?
The lotto. It's the funniest lottery commercial.
Because
This
it's
side
like
of
everyone
it
in
makes the
town,
dicks a
everyone
lot.
in town being disappointed that a dick won the lottery.
That's the oh great, he's a dick and he won the lottery.
Don't let a dick win this year's lotto. Buy a ticket.
Yeah, and my dick was walking around all cocky.
Literally.
I didn't even mean for that to be like that.
Yeah. Well,
been big for you.
It's
Big
another job
residuals.
that someone booked over me.
yeah. Listen, Todd, honestly, if I think big picture about your life, it
Don't
makes
zoom out too far. It's too sad.
that's what I was going to say. Sometimes I just think big picture about your life and my own and all of ours.
I'm fine.
And sometimes I think maybe we have gone so far off the end of the diving board that there's no coming back.
Right
Do you
to
guys
the
ever
pool.
feel that way?
Well, I mean, when I was looking at my uncircumcised close-up headshot of my dick today, I was humiliated because I've been lying to my constituency. I've got a fruit by the foot down there. Just loose skin. And here I am wanting everybody to get circumcised. And I've never felt more like a fraud. And
Well, what is it about you that is seeking only... Your whole personality is defined by approval from other people.
Yeah. What else
mine.
matters?
Not mine.
No. What else matters?
Do you think maybe
Than
it has to do...
tricking people into thinking that you're fine.
But do you think that maybe has something to do with the way that you look at yourself, Bill? That you don't think you're fine and you need other people to tell you that you're fine?
I'm fine.
Bill, you're fine. You're so fine you blow my mind, Bill.
You're fine.
I'm so fine.
Ricky.
I wish you... I honestly wish we didn't all talk through that whole Mr. Rogers movie. Because I think we could have learned
That
a lot.
shit was boring from minute one.
I've heard a lot from people of like stuff they learned from it, and it felt like not only people in the theater, but me now. I'm regretting screaming through that movie,
Yeah.
snoozing loudly on purpose
Yeah.
through it.
So, I mean, honestly,
asking where
here's what I
Thanos
say.
was.
I was so sick. I did look just like the King character from his I had a shiny ass red nose, red ass cheeks. I was
Yeah,
like,
we thought that was you on screen for a second.
I was like, this King stole my look. But that's the only time I paid attention.
I think this may be that act of screaming through Mr. Rogers is a microcosm
It's been
for
tough. It's been a
a
tough
microcosm
summer.
for our whole life, our whole existence. We sit here and we scream and scream and scream into these microphones and never once stop for 2 seconds and see what's going on in the distance, guys.
Hell, I think I'm fine, and now I'm dependent on a robot, and I cut off my arms and legs. I'm fine.
God, Sam, it has gotten so bad. You are a human nugget on top of a Boston Dynamics robot.
You are so concerned with pleasing other people
What?
that you fed yourself to them.
Yeah, because I just wanted people to know me.
Yeah. Honey.
Thank you.
Maybe
Thank
it's just
you.
because I'm fasting today for Yom Kippur. And
Ding, 10th time you said it. Ding, ding, ding.
And I just do feel so spiritual
Brag.
today. I feel spiritual today.
Brag.
But
Ding.
I was calling everyone up and asking what they had to atone for that they've done to me.
That's the opposite of what this holiday is about.
Well, and that's what people kept saying, and it started to make me think, what do I have to atone for?
I think there's a lot, Todd. I mean, quite frankly, deranged perception of how good you are at acting.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little better than I think.
Todd, you're not
I
being
could be a little
vulnerable
hard
at
on
all.
myself.
No,
We are being
we are
vulnerable.
saying the opposite, Todd.
Okay.
You're a bad actor, okay? You're a bad actor, a bad husband, a bad father,
Listen,
friend.
do you
a
know
bad
that?
camp counselor.
Oh, that first one hurts?
All you care about is acting.
What were the other three?
A bad husband,
Bad
a bad
father.
father, bad camp counselor.
Yeah.
And a bad actor.
I mean, you're so disconnected from your relationship with your daughter that you think that the deer that exists in this forest are your daughter.
I've been starting to really have second thoughts about that.
Yeah.
What about you, Blunt? You're craving attention from other people so much that you changed your whole name.
No, I did not.
You changed your whole personality.
Changed your name, you changed your body.
No, well, that was
Yeah, can we talk about the
You're-
implants?
Emphasis on plants.
I mean, 5 implants?
Emphasis on plants.
Why did you get all those implants?
That shit looks. Oh,
You look like a garden.
somebody you stuffed like a little. You
guys.
stuffed one of these little trees in your butt. Bonsai.
Your bonsai butt.
Little bonsai.
Your
butt.
bonsai butt. What are you doing? Why do you have to do that?
Yeah, why did you put plants inside of your skin?
Well, guys, you guys have really
Be
done a
honest.
number on my masculinity
Jealous?
over the course of the
Well, maybe.
7 seasons
You
we've been
jealous
making
of
this
my
podcast.
bod?
No, I'm jealous.
Jealous?
You know what? At this point, I'm
Look at
going
this
so
core.
far. No, I'm going so far in the opposite direction that you guys can't make fun of me anymore. I'm going to make my body so unique and crazy that you can't once say
This is
that
new.
You're
Yeah.
taking control of the joke.
I'm taking control of the joke. I'm taking my body back.
Like, it's
And-
what a lot of my comedy heroes have done.
Exactly.
That's how you get it. It's a
It's Pryor talking about his drugs.
classic Pryor.
Yeah, I'm taking my body back. And here,
Tim
I
Allen
like
talking about his
Richard.
drugs.
I like
Classic
Richard
Tim.
Post. Not Richard Pryor.
Not Richard Pryor, you like
Yes.
Richard Post.
Yeah, that's it.
I just think I honestly, guys, this summer has been pretty enlightening to me. And I'll be honest with you guys. I don't even want to be lunatic in the lighthouse, if I'm being completely honest.
Well,
I
I
just-
wish you would have thought of this before you showed my penis to everyone. and
I
put
thought
me on the
only way I could
defensive.
Well, the only way I could get my friends to even look at me for 2 seconds this year was to cause turmoil.
We look at you all the time. We're pointing at you. We're yelling.
Yeah, well, I wanted to have some
got
freaking
the-
one-on-one interactions, okay?
Your face is on the fucking dartboard.
Yeah, that's not the kind of interaction I wanted. I thought this summer we were going to get together, we were going to hang out, we are going to have good times on the lake. Okay, I set up a couple of meetups at night on the golf course. You guys don't show up.
Yeah. You know what I think it is?
I think it's you. I think
Here's if we're gonna be honest, we hate you, and you have a bad personality. We hate meeting up with you on the golf course at night.
I think that maybe we're too masculine for you.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I'm a little more.
But
like,
here's
down
what
to
I
earth.
think. I could accept you for who you are, but I need to see you be who you are.
Wow.
And like me, I am so in my skin every day.
Yeah, he walks around just confidently who he is, not apologizing.
And I don't care who I hurt.
Well, honestly, that hits me pretty hard, Todd. Because if I think about who I really am, let's really get down to business. I am the soul of a biology teacher, dead and reincarnated in the body of a band teacher, who then shed the skin of that band teacher to become his old body again. But at my core,
There's more to that.
there is?
You're also now in the body of a tiny man.
Oh, that's right. Because I did a head transplant.
You did a head
So I'm
transplant.
tiny.
Man.
Oh yeah, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Yes. So,
Who's not the real one,
yeah.
right?
So,
Yeah.
what is that about?
Honestly, I think
Who are you
I've had-
running from?
I think that's the core of my issues, guys. Is I don't know who I am anymore. I've been in and out of so many different circumstances that I have lost track of who I am, which is a guy who loves human anatomy, who loves.
That's who you
Oh
are.
God, you talking about breasts?
No, I'm talking about biology. I'm talking about sciences. I've completely lost track of who I am.
You want to become a human greenhouse?
No, I want to be a scientist, guys.
Oh.
I want.
That's something you've had bottled up for 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Guys,
You just came out to us
guys,
as a
this is
scientist.
it. All I've been looking for is a chance to be a scientist.
Oh, wait. This is perfect. There's one thing that'll fix all of us. You found yours.
Yes. I just need to be
You
a
want to be a
scientist.
scientist, and
If
then
I
you'll
can
be
be
happy.
a scientist, I'll be happy.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Grasp at something.
Yeah, grasp. Let's all grasp desperately.
Okay.
At the first thing that comes to our mind.
Okay.
I want to be a paperweight.
Great, Sam.
Yes.
Great,
I'm
Sam.
doing it. Look.
Oh, you mean... Oh, my...
I'm trying to take this paper out
Oh,
from under me.
the wind,
Oh,
the
shit.
wind blew
Oh,
it right
shit.
All my
away.
rubbers...
Shoot.
All my rubbers still flew off.
Dang it. Okay, well.
Well, all your rubbers flew off?
Yeah. He's trying to be a paperweight for my stack of rubbers.
I fucking slipped right away.
I want to be...
Hey, you're not
I
fooling
wanna-
anyone with those magnums, by the way.
I don't know.
Really?
I think he needs all that extra room for the fruit by the foot of foreskin that gets shoved into there.
Yeah. I want to be lunatic in the lighthouse.
Okay,
so
same
great.
for you, same for you.
Okay, still grasping.
No
you
self-realization.
were already
just,
there.
Yeah, just the thing you've been trying to do the whole season. We get it. Yeah, great.
Me?
Todd?
I just want to be a man who loves cornflakes more than raisin bran.
God.
Todd.
What? I just opened my goddamn chest up for you guys.
That
Will
is
you
not-
just be a man and grasp at something for a second?
Come on,
Will you
we
just
all did
fucking
it.
take a wild grab at your next persona?
Okay.
Jesus, Todd.
If I'm being honest with all of you, I want to be a
The scientist too?
I think I would love to put on a lab coat.
No.
Wow, this
Todd,
is
you can't just
interesting.
do somebody else's
Blunt,
thing.
shut up.
This is
Blunt.
something you
Grab
can do.
grab a couple of beakers.
Yes.
Get in the lab
Get a couple beakers.
and be a frickin' scientist.
Yeah,
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
Todd
Todd.
Padre has always loved science and is finally going to pursue
No
it.
one heard it
You know.
here first.
Shut
You
up,
guys
Blunt.
heard it here first.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
okay. Well,
But
that's
this
great.
is great. We could do science together, and it'll be kind of a competition. And whoever's more successful is the better man.
I don't,
Yeah, that always works well for you, Blunt. You should.
Boom, boom, doom, boom, boom. Oh no, boom.
These
Oh,
pretzels.
shit.
These pretzels. They're making me thirsty.
It's Jason.
it's
It's
Jason.
Pretzels are making me thirsty.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Where are the pretzels?
Jason,
Where are the pretzels?
Jason, get back here.
Jason's mom.
Mama,
Get back here.
Jason's mom.
Mama, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Jacob.
I mean,
Jason.
What's
Jason.
going on?
Jason.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And they're leaving.
Wait, what?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, kissed each other's necks.
That's weird.
Oh shit, guys.
What?
Oh my god.
what?
The light's on.
What? Which light?
The
The lighthouse light? Of
I
course
feel-
it's on.
no, a
If
light
it goes
from
off, then that's a
within.
problem.
Oh yes, the lighthouse light is on.
He's saying
Yes,
there's
you
a
feel a
light
light
from
from within.
of
Yes, that's
course.
not what I mean though.
Right.
We've been recording.
The hot sign that Krispy Kreme is on? The light's on?
Well, if that's the, I didn't see that, but if that's the case, let's go.
I'll jump in
Leave
the
the
dune
light
buggy
on for
right
you.
away.
Leave the light on for you. Motel 6.
Oh no, not Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. I want to tell you, but let's.
Just give you the light? Just pass the dro?
Yeah, no, not that.
Shona Paul?
Not Shona Paul. No. Keep guessing.
The light's on. Your
Light's on.
The unbearable.
You're seeing God. You're seeing light because you're about to die.
No. I wish. No.
Me too.
No.
You have to go home because you left the light on.
Is your stand up almost over?
Oh, yeah, you're getting the light. Please.
Because you've been being really funny.
No, it's not that I've been doing a set and they're giving me a light because my time's up and another comedian's coming out.
Todd, what light is
Hey,
it?
get off stage.
Leno's next. Well, I guess that is happening because Leno wants.
Was that Leno or
Hey,
Bugs
just trying
Bunny?
to get a set.
Oh, yeah, there's two lights on. So wait, what's this
Just-
light?
This is the recording light.
Wait a minute.
What?
Todd?
I think
Todd,
we've been.
can you look at me in the
What?
eyes?
Okay.
Look at me in the eyes right
Uh-huh.
now. We've been recording this whole goddamn time.
Yeah. Wow. It doesn't feel good
That's
to hear
okay,
that.
Todd.
Yeah.
Todd, that's okay.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
Oh, thanks,
that's
Phil.
fine. It's
What?
not a big
I
deal.
feel like
Thanks,
today,
Sam.
No.
but
It's
it
an
didn't
honest
feel.
mistake.
It didn't
Wait.
feel like we were recording, so we got some good stuff.
Wait, no, hang on.
That's good.
Yeah,
We've been recording this
fine.
whole time, but we You hit a button before. Did we not record the whole goddamn episode, Todd?
That's not
guess
a big
not.
deal. That's not a big deal.
No, that's a
guess
huge deal.
That's not a big deal.
My God, someone's a little temperamental about this.
Oh, fuck you. You said you were going to be good at this, okay? You guys
the
gave me
lunatic
a
in the
hard time
lighthouse
about
starts
this.
to go up in the polls, and
Oh.
all of a sudden he's an asshole.
No, how are you guys okay
It's
with this?
no
You
big
guys give
deal,
me
Blair.
such a hard time every goddamn week because I start recording too early.
I'm going to be a lot more focused now that I'm in the lab.
Focus.
I have a lot more focus. I'm not going to make these mistakes in the lab.
No.
Well, a lot's going to happen this week. Jesus Christ, guys. We have the triathlon, by the way, which
Oh,
we haven't
remind
talked
me to
about.
go get the finish line. I
Yeah,
need to go
yes,
get the
we
finish
will.
line.
You got to do that today.
Yes.
We're gonna get Lunatic in the Lighthouse is going to be announced. The vote's coming next Tuesday.
Yeah, was
We'll
there
know by
anything
that
from the
night.
episode that we need to, like...
I am doing heavy gerrymandering.
Right, that was in the episode.
I've been doing some heavy
You've been
gerrymandering.
redistricting.
You've been taking a can of paint and a brush and changing
and repainting the districts.
It's very obvious. I'm gerrymandering all around the camp.
You've been gerrymandering. You've been pork barreling.
Earmarking.
You've been earmarking.
You've been hanging
Absolutely.
chads.
I hang chads. I hang Chad. I hang big Chad, if you know what I
and
mean.
we know what that means. Yeah.
Okay, well, I
Well,
guess everything else is just lost to the abyss because we didn't record the actual episode.
Yeah, I guess look out for the lost episodes.
Look out for the lost episodes.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. The college years.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I don't know. How the fuck do we end the episode if we aren't even on doing an episode?
Let's say stay flippy backwards.
Yes!
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest, but I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy.